Right. What Dan is saying is that there is there's a sacred spring at the very base of the steps that go up to the dam, and that this spring is seen as sacred by the local people, and there's a tradition that before you go up there you should take some of this water or wash or something, and that I think this is a good way to start the journey up there, because I like adhering to local traditions. But the actual steps, there are 370 steps, I understand, that lead to the first terrace here. And there's another one here right behind you. And these steps are, although they're made of andesite blocks like those of the megalithic structure, were probably only put in place around 1980. Prior to that time, there was no exact path up to the top, and we see hundreds and hundreds of andesite blocks, as if there has been various building structures here that
more advanced of this one.
Yeah.
This is more coarse, and it's not as tight as the second layer.
Yeah. What I find interesting here is you've got these two stones that are jutting out.
Yeah.
That's clearly done on purpose.
Yeah. So notice that we have a test pit over there.
Yeah.
So this first layer is only covered like no more than 1 meter of this block. Behind this is the second layer.
Okay.
So
and this is this sticking out from the second layer?
No, this is the first layer.
Okay. But clearly these are a marker for something, because otherwise why would you stick them out and not make the whole thing flush?
Yeah. My architecture guy thinks this is it is for strengthening the structures.
And they're clearly not for agricultural purposes. They're an extension of the entire hilltop monument, a deeper level, which shows us that the terraces that we've got, that we can see now, are simply the surface, almost like the icing on the cake, so to speak, and that below that is something incredible and very big and very megalithic.
In some area though, on the north side, there are the stone terraces which has a wider terrace, flat surfaces,
right,
and people use it for agriculture. But they said, well, I just use it as natural gift, so they don't need the terraces.
Right. Okay. So on the east side, the andesite blocks continue, and show that there's an inner.
The steps between the flat areas between the cliff is just too short for farming, for the growing vegetation, because it's also tradition, right, to make the step terrace of the for the farming, but
agriculture.
This one is not for that, because it's just not enough. It's very narrow. Yeah, so it's original.
Cool. Megalithic. It's very megalithic. I mean, look, we just examined these huge blocks.
Got layers missing on it. This one.
I mean, these blocks down here are huge, and I mean, they really do show that there is an incredibly large structure just below the surface of the actual jungle area, and that this is very, very old. I mean, this is 5,000 years BC, and almost certainly 8,000, and could be a lot older than that. So it's certainly contemporary with Göbekli Tepe in Anatolia. So, we really need to know who made this and exactly why. We're getting an idea of why, but we don't know the who yet. This is brilliant, isn't it? Just a few meters down from the top, we're discovering stuff like this.
The artifacts?
Yeah.
is from this test pit over here.
Oh, you mean the one, not the one that get
No,
the
the surface of the layer 3,
okay.
the third layer, and the soil fields age 10,000 years or 8,000 BC.
Right.
Yeah.
An example.
You
Oh
see
my
that?
God.
Is that drill? That is our drill course.
So you drilled that?
I drilled that
Okay.
before we excavate that. Yeah. So you see that house over there?
Yeah.
You know.
That's your drill core.
Yeah. So in the drill course, what we see is the rock blocks like this thick. When we drill it, we think it's a same column rock that we penetrate with the drill. But when we excavate that, we just surprised that it's not that. It's rounded blocks like this. So usually we find it on the river because the block is rounded because of the transportation.
Yeah.
Natural.
Yeah.
But it's in the top of the mountain, so
Right.
the people bring it here.
So basically, these are the stones that potentially make up the retaining wall on the south
Exactly,
side.
yes.
Yeah.
My compass looks fine.
Okay.
I think I have to move that. But I'm trying because last time my friend using not the same compass, a smaller one, another type of compass, and his needles is going like crazy like that over here. So I wonder whether that is not constantly producing electromagnetic, with just like occasionally or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So nothing's happening right now, but if we keep walking about, we might get something. So where was he getting that anomaly? Was it just where you were standing there, sort of going up the hill slightly?
It's going uphill. Nice.
These anomalies could actually be caused by some kind of geological.
So most of these could have been handled by just a few people, probably moved into place.
To lift this, I think we need like 4 to 5 people.
But if they've got to bring them from the ground level up,
Yeah.
that's a whole different story.
Yeah, that's big job. Yeah.
Okay. And is there any more mortar up here? Can you see? Is it just that when we looked earlier, we saw? Is there any other examples of mortar on this level here?
Water?
Mortar, like cement.
Oh, things that there are lots of modification in the surface. So people. Ah, there one. There you go. This is your original.
Ah, yes.
That's the original. This one also.
Ah, yes.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So did the whole site have mortar built between the blocks, or was it just certain levels?
The second layers.
Second
The
layers.
second layers, the older one, the 5000 BC one, has that. The third layers also has matrix like this, similar. So the second and the third layers has this kind of fillers.
And exactly what composition is that?
This is mostly iron minerals and silica.
Okay, and that's from the local area.
Could be, because we are on the volcanic zone, which has lots of volcanic materials, has that irons and silica
Okay.
minerals.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thanks very much, Danny. Thanks for pointing out all these anomalies. I'm going to go around each one and just sort of feel into it a bit, film it, and see if I can get my compass doing
The
anything strange.
geometry is interesting thing, I think, what we can see here. We saw several locations about this second level, and what we see here, the orientation of this rock column is about 60 to 70 70 degree northeast, which
Okay.
is similar to what we see on the below that. So it's actually in the right angle to the long axis of this side. But if you look into that, the bottom one below this layer is a bit deviated slightly, about 15 degree. So that one is oriented like 55 degree. So, but that is similar to what we see on the second and the third level, the arrangement of the column. So there are two arrangements. One is perpendicular to the side, the other is a bit deviated, like diagonal to it. So
Okay. And this different type of stone, like the what potentially some people call the altar stone.
this one,
What is that made of?
this one also
The orange kind of.
oh, the orange one, yeah, that's different rocks. That is not the columnar joint rocks, not the column rocks, but it's a slab of rock. That's absolutely different. And this one also, it has a special meanings of that. You see that rocks
Yes.
with the flat surfaces.
Yes.
We call it it's a sound rock or music rock because it's if you
If you tap it, you get
tap it,
you get a
the
different
sound.
Oh, okay. So it's like acoustic.
Yeah, it's an acoustic
Okay.
one. So some people think it's for acoustic.
So these three down here, three or
that's
four,
right.
yeah.
You
Okay.
can try it with our hand if one.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that now.
It might cost by the lots of iron on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
It's Phil Collins.
I was looking.
So this is just the road leading out of Gunung Padang eastwards, and these are some rice paddies just nearby, and it makes me question: was Gunung Padang actually an agricultural terracing system?